Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a home that finds beauty in simplicity and celebrates imperfection? Well, today we're diving into the captivating world of Wabi-Sabi design and how it perfectly complements the rustic charm of barndominiums. If you love this type of look, hit that subscribe button to help us create more videos, and let us know in the comments what you'd love to see in future videos. Picture this: exposed wooden beams, raw concrete floors, hand-thrown pottery on open shelves, and the warm glow of natural light spilling into your space. That's Wabi-Sabi. It's a Japanese design philosophy that cherishes imperfection, authenticity, and the beauty of nature. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means to me, and it helps keep the design ideas coming your way. Wabi-Sabi isn't just about design, it's a way of life. At its core, it's a Japanese philosophy that teaches us to find beauty in the imperfect, the transient, and the incomplete. Unlike other styles that might focus on perfection or symmetry, Wabi-Sabi embraces the natural world as it is, flaws and all. Imagine a cracked ceramic vase. Instead of tossing it out, Wabi-Sabi teaches us to see the crack as part of the vase's story, a reminder of its journey through life. This idea translates beautifully into home design. It's about authenticity, simplicity, and creating a space that feels lived in and real. So what does Wabi-Sabi actually look like in a home? It's the aged patina of wood beams. It's the uneven texture of hand-plastered walls. It's muted earth tones that bring a sense of calm and connection to nature. And above all, it's about using what's already there, repurposing and celebrating imperfections rather than covering them up. By understanding the essence of Wabi-Sabi, we can design spaces that aren't just visually stunning, but also deeply meaningful. And when paired with the open rustic charm of a barndominium, the results are truly beautiful. Barndominiums and Wabi-Sabi design? Let's break it down. First off, barndominiums are all about raw, rustic charm. Their open layouts, soaring ceilings, and exposed materials make them the good blank canvas for Wabi-Sabi. Think about it. The weathered wood of a barn, the industrial simplicity of metal accents, and the organic flow of light through large windows. All these elements scream Wabi-Sabi without even trying. Barndominiums also have a way of connecting us to nature, which is a huge part of Wabi-Sabi. From reclaimed wood beams to concrete floors with visible imperfections, every element feels rooted in the natural world. It's about bringing the outdoors in, creating a seamless connection between your living space and the environment around it. Finally, barndominiums give you the freedom to embrace imperfection. Want to leave those nail marks in the wood paneling? Go for it. Found an old, slightly crooked farmhouse table? Perfect. The imperfections are what make your space unique and authentic. So if you're building a barndominium or already have one, Wabi-Sabi design can elevate it into a home that's not just beautiful, but also deeply soulful and calming. All right, now it's time to get into the fun stuff, designing your Wabi-Sabi-inspired barndominium. This is where we combine rustic charm with the calming beauty of natural materials and intentional decor. Let's start with materials and textures. Reclaimed wood is a must. Think exposed beams, weathered floors, or even barn doors with a natural patina. It's not just about looks. Reclaimed wood tells a story. Pair it with raw materials like concrete, which adds a subtle industrial edge while keeping things grounded. For softness, layer in natural fabrics like linen or cotton for your curtains, cushions, and throws. These textures work together to create a space that feels tactile and inviting. Next up, the color palette. Wabi-Sabi thrives on muted earth tones. Picture warm beiges, soft grays, olive greens, and touches of natural brown. The idea is to keep it understated and natural, No bold, loud colors here. And don't shy away from imperfections. If your walls show a little wear or your floors have uneven stains, embrace them. Those flaws are part of what makes your home unique. Finally, furniture and decor. Choose pieces that are handcrafted or carry a sense of history. An antique wooden table with scratches? Perfect. A ceramic vase with uneven edges? Even better. Decorate with intention. Use only items that have meaning to you, like a woven basket from your travels or dried flowers from your garden. Remember, less is more in Wabi-Sabi. Now, let's talk about the soul of a Wabi-Sabi space, flow and balance. This is where your barndominium becomes more than just a house, it transforms into sanctuary. Start by embracing open layouts. Barndominiums are good for this because they naturally lean towards open and expansive spaces, but the key is to keep it uncluttered. Every piece of furniture, every decor item should have a purpose. Avoid overfilling your space. Instead, allow for breathing room. A spacious layout doesn't just look good, it feels good, creating a sense of calm and mindfulness. Light is another game changer. Natural light is a wabi-sabi staple. Use large windows to let sunlight flood in, highlighting textures like the grain of your wooden floors or the roughness of your concrete walls. Soft and diffused lighting, think paper or linen lampshades, works beautifully for evenings, casting a gentle glow across the space. When it comes to decor placement, think intentional minimalism. Don't try to fill every corner. Instead, create meaningful focal points. Maybe it's a simple wooden bench with a wool throw draped over it, or a small grouping of pottery on a shelf. And don't forget about plants. Indoor greenery not only adds life to the space but also reinforces the connection to nature that Wabi-Sabi is all about. By focusing on flow and balance, your barndominium will feel serene, harmonious, and deeply connected to the world around it. Finally, living in a Wabi-Sabi barndominium encourages a slower, more intentional pace. The natural materials, the earthy tones, the uncluttered layout, they all work together to create a space that invites reflection and peace. It's a reminder to step away from the chaos of modern life and reconnect with what truly matters. By embracing sustainability and mindfulness, your Wabi-Sabi barndominium becomes more than just a home. It's a reflection of a life well lived. All right, it's time to talk about the finishing touches. How to make your Wabi-Sabi barndominium truly yours. Personalization is the secret ingredient that transforms a beautiful house into a soulful home. Wabi-Sabi isn't about chasing trends, it's about reflecting who you are. Take a moment to think about items that have meaning to you. Maybe it's a chipped mug your grandmother used to drink tea from, or an old quilt with worn edges that feels like a warm hug on a cold day. These objects might not be good, but they carry memories and emotions that no store-bought decor can replicate. Next, layer in your hobbies and passions. Are you a gardener? Create a cozy nook with potted herbs and a stack of gardening books. Every corner of your barndominium should tell a story about your life and what brings you joy. Finally, give yourself permission to let go of perfection. That's the true essence of Wabi-Sabi. If your favorite chair has a tear or your walls develop cracks over time, embrace them as part of the journey. Your home should feel like a living and breathing space that evolves with you. Personalizing your Wabi-Sabi barndominium is the act of self-expression. It's not about impressing others, it's about creating a space where you feel at peace, connected, and authentically yourself. Let your personality shine, and your home will always feel like the most special place on earth.